Hey, what's going on, YouTube? This is your boy, Mr. MicroMike, with the fellas for the OnePride Podcast, and I have a feeling it's going to be a crazy one, because look at Travis's face. That's some scary stuff right there, folks. What the frick was that? That was a weird way to enter this thing. I was not expecting that, folks. I seen that, and we got people going crazy. But we're here with the fellas. Tone, what's going on, man? How's it going?
Oh, what's up, guys?
Man, he's so enthusiastic today, man. What about you, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum?
What's going on, guys? How's everybody doing today, man? We ready for a good show or what? Let's go.
Hopefully it's not what, because we are ready for a good show. What's going on, Travis Troxel from Troxel Sports Talk?
Finally, OPP is on. I've been waiting all day, fellas, and it's a great day. But first and foremost, I do want to send a super shout out to those in the chat. We got Gibson Stewart, Kyle Webb, MicroMike, D. Williams, Detroit Rage, Troxel Sports Talk, OnePride Nation, Sandra Walker, Infinite Sports Network. If you're not subscribed, definitely subscribe to Infinite Sports Network. It is a collective channel with all of our content on it. We got Craig Ferguson, West Branch Ball, Clayton Awesome Videos. We also got Blue Rain Studios, Damian Estrada, Jorge. What's going on, everybody?
Folks, and before we get to the show, a huge condolences to Detroit Rage, for his father has passed away. So let's do a moment of silence for his father.
Facts.
Hey, God bless your father, brother. And we're here for you because we are OnePride. We're in this thing together. So we're going to have a fantastic one and dedicate it to your father. And let's get straight into this bad boy, folks. Folks, if you are into the NFL, we've had some crazy news all day today. It's called Ops to the Out. Ops Out happened all day. What the? It was the craziest day, Trox. What'd you take away from today?
I'm scared. I am definitely scared, because if there's going to be no stars, how is there going to be a contingency plan with the rest of the players? And how is this going to work? We do got Pride Time B and Noble Sports in the building. What's going on, fellas?
What's up, boys?
But I mean, you know, I got a funny feeling that it's going to be somewhat like the Washington Redskins, or now I should be politically correct, the Washington football team.
Yeah.
But football team. Very enthusiastic.
Go football. Go football.
Football.
Go football.
Yay.
Go football. But wow. I mean, they had a replacement team, and I believe that was the 1991 where they actually beat the Detroit Lions in the NFC title game. But I know with the NBA, see, the NBA is different. With the NBA, they got an actual contingency plan where, heaven forbid, that a plane crashes and an entire team goes down in flames and they all pass away. They have a contingency plan where they got X amount of money saved up aside to where they can use to put replacement players to finish out that season, and then they can do something to in the off season and try to build their team again. But it's getting scary, fellas. It's definitely getting scary. I know we had a couple from the NFC North opt out.
Good. That's good.
You know, I'm hoping right now that there's none from the Detroit Lions. I know the Detroit Lions did come out with the 90-man roster where they're going to have two separate teams. They're going to have the rookies and first-year players and injured players on one team, and then they're going to have, you know, your veterans on another. But this is getting scary, fellas.
Yeah.
I know the NFL has to go on because it's a multi-billion-dollar company, and there's a lot of money in, say, like the betting and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
But if there's no players, what's going to happen? They're going to be forced to either shut down or work like a madman for the 48 hours in order to put together teams.
That's facts on facts on facts, crimes, folks. And look, I know there's going to be a lot of fans in here that's not Lions fans. That's okay. Throw questions in there. If we find one that's cool, we're just going to go to it today. Tone, what do you think about this news with the ops out, brother?
I find it interesting. I mean, I'm not surprised. I expected it to happen at some point. It's going to affect some teams more than others. Like the Patriots, if you notice, Dante Hightower, one of their best defensive players, he just opted out.
Yep.
That was a pretty big thing. The Packers, Devin Funchess, because they don't have any receivers. Maybe a dude who could have actually came in there and been a decent receiver for them.
Yeah, who's going to catch the ball over there now?
I'm saying.
Yeah.
Like, it's going to affect some teams more than others. And so far, I mean, the Lions look like they might just be in a pretty good position. Like, they might not opt out. And, the Vikings, they had a couple guys get COVID, and I'm pretty sure they just had some guys opt out. So the situation is affecting more teams more than others. This might be the benefit of some teams like the Lions.
That's facts on facts.
Yeah.
What do you think about this, Mark Oram? Ops out. What do you think, man?
Well, the same thing, man. I'm nervous about it. I'm scared, man. Like, what's the plan? Like, I know baseball and stuff like that. They have a thing called the taxi squad for just this sort of thing. Guys have been opting out, and you're gonna have to expand your roster now. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so you have a taxi squad. I'm not too sure what basketball was doing. Hockey's doing something similar. It's a scary situation, guys. It's just really scary. I don't know what's going to happen. So far, we haven't seen any Lions. Stafford, so it's good so far. I'm just worried about, is the NFL, are they going to expand the rosters now? Is that how it's going to go? Or like, when football starts, it's supposed to go up to 55, but are they going to expand it a little bit more? Like, what's the plan? That's what I'm really concerned about too. And yes, I'm concerned about safety and health and all that stuff. I want to see the guys I want to see everybody be healthy, but I still want to know what the plan is. Like, you're going to have to expand your roster as a football club. So that's what kind of concerns me. What's going to happen there?
What's going on, Go Lines? Welcome to the chat. Michael Giertez, Gregory Chenault, A.T. Abdul Terrell. Let's see.
Hey, read
there is going to be a season.
Vast Starwin. Thank you. 18 likes, and we got 101 in the chat. Let's get those likes up. Let's get those to 101. AT says a comment that's real. He says, I read somewhere in Chicago is trying to get Trubisky to opt out. I read somewhere in ISN, we don't want them to opt out. Please do not opt out. We love it when you're on the field. Steve-O, welcome to the chat. Yes, I doubt Stafford. Stafford actually already took his test. Yeah. He's not going to opt out, guys. He already took his test today. Yeah. I'm nervous, folks, and I think it started with the Florida Marlins, with them getting COVID. I think 17 players got COVID. Now, I think you're seeing that they stopped their games for a while. They put the Marlins on hold. I think that's scary because I think the NFL is paying attention to what's going on with the MLB and the NBA. And when you pay attention and you see what's taking place, it's nerve-wracking. I am nerve-wrecked for sure. Are we even going to have a season? I don't know, man. I don't know. But if we do, yes, Michael Pierce from the Minnesota Vikings, as well as Eddie Goldman from the Chicago Bears, the DTs, opted out. So, hey.
That's two big players, too.
That's two big, giant players that is no longer going against the Detroit Lions offensive line. That is extremely, I want to say exciting, but it's exciting, man. Look, as a team that doesn't win, I will take a W any way I can. And guess what? When you don't have the big boys up in there, it makes it a little bit easier for us. I see a 1991 Mac Tag. He says, what's up, Mike? What's up to you guys? Yes, smash that like button. Florida is Corona hotspot. It is, man. It's going crazy right there. I don't know what's going on in Florida. Mars Landing. What's going on, Mars Landing? Well, I haven't seen you in here in a bit, man. Welcome to ISN. We talk all things. Travis Troxel. That's what it's about, man. Everything is Travis Troxel, and that's what we talk about. Throw in questions, guys. You want to know why? Because we want to hear from you. This is an insane day. What do you think about Travis Troxel? To me, I think that, the Chicago losing their defensive tackle, how do you think that affects the Lions week 1, bro?
Hey, that could be a huge thing, especially when you got rookies coming in at the guard position. That's going to help them get kind of acclimated a little bit better. Now, I don't know how the Green Bay Packers will be in week 2, but for week 1, playing against the Chicago Bears, or as I like to call them, the Cub Scouts.
Yeah.
It's going to definitely help. And man, can we please get some football? I need some football.
Man. Yeah, man.
I need some football needed. Now, Frog Crop, welcome to the chat. Dwayne Hogan says 153 in the chat. I think we at 171 right now with 41 likes. How in the world do we have 41 likes? Tone,
let's go, guys. Let's go.
What do you think about Chicago? Their great player is not going to be against us week 1. How does that affect the Lions? How do we approach this game a little bit different now?
Who opted out? I didn't see the one. Who up?
Eddie Goldman. They're great.
I figured it was Eddie Goldman. Yeah. That's a pretty big loss for them.
Huge,
especially because other than Akeem Hicks, they don't really have anybody else who could even have any near the impact that he would have. So that's a pretty big loss for them, especially on the defense that's already been losing more and more players every single year.
Yeah.
I'm more confident that we're going to beat them, but I was already confident. Their 2 QBs is Nick Foles and Mitch Trubisky.
Human. You got a sick haircut, bro. I appreciate that. Thanks for stopping in. Dern, I see you jumped in.
That's money.
That's money. Dern, if you want to jump in. It's in the feed. But go ahead. Keep going, man.
I'm going to say Chicago looking like they might be in trouble. They better hope one of them tight ends can throw the ball and kick field goals because that's the things they need.
That they need, man.
Hey, Mars, you're welcome. Hit me up if you want to come on Thursday. We're going to do it Thursday, too. Just let me know. You've been on with your boy before. Let's see. C-Rad TV, subscribe to his channel. He's a Lions YouTuber. He's I don't see my sanity. Sports Mania, what's going on? It's my guy TA. He's in the chat today, but I can guarantee I have a feeling he's going to be on Friday or Thursday. I have a feeling we're going to have some fun on Thursday. I just got that feeling. Look, I'm happy, man. And the NFC North got hit with a little bit, except for the Detroit Lions. But I'm afraid that we're going to have a couple Lions. There's one Lion I'm a little bit worried about, and his name is Marvin Jones Jr. Why? Because he's a family man. I could be wrong, but this guy is all about his family, and he's shown it throughout the years. Are you afraid, Trox, of any Detroit Lion opting out? And if you think there's one that's going to, who do you think would do it?
Well, I think there could be 2, and it's the quarterback, Matthew Stafford, and Marvin Jones Jr. Mm-hmm. But realistically, I think the only one that really possibly could would be Marvin Jones Jr. because this is his contract year. Mm-hmm. And Matthew Stafford, you got to literally save Matthew Stafford from Matthew Stafford.
Mm-hmm.
And that was the one thing about last year, even with a broken back, he wanted to play. He was mad that he couldn't play and coaches were holding him out and things like that. So you got to literally save Matthew Stafford from Matthew Stafford.
Okay.
The dude broke his shoulder. What was that? His rookie year or second year, and went out against the Cleveland Browns and hit the game-winning touchdown with a broken shoulder. Who does that?
Yeah.
You see the comment from Greg.
What was the comment?
Christian Jones, please opt out.
Oh, facts. But that's the only 2 I can really see. But realistically, probably Marvin Jones Jr. because he does have a lot of kids, and he's real close with his kids. He did lose his son, I believe it was last year. So I think he's going to take it kind of to heart a little bit this year and possibly opt out. But if he doesn't, and all these other major players, especially in the NFC North, opt out. I mean, am I really far-fetched of saying Super Bowl?
Hey,
yeah, you're far-fetched. I drink the Kool-Aid, bro. I'm the Kool-Aid drinker. I bust the wall. That's me. You're talking about the Hall of Fame.
Hey, who's been on the OnePride podcast almost every time?
You.
Yeah. With you. And you rub it off on me.
I don't want to rub off on you, bro. I'm not going to lie. I don't want to. I love you, man, but not that much, bro.
Facts.
Hey, Richard, I appreciate you in here. Stafford is going to be there. Yeah, he's definitely going to be there, man. He's already took the test today. He took the COVID test. The Low Zero says, love the show. You guys have great chemistry and entertaining as well. Well, we love you, man. We appreciate you. You guys are the MVP.
Yeah.
Streamlabs, I appreciate you saying subscribe to my channel, become a member. If you want to become a member, all you got to do is click that little hyperlink right there and you can become a member.
Absolutely.
Question is Mark going to opt out? Mark, are you going to opt out?
I'm not opting out, man. I'm sticking around. I'm going to stick around, man. I got things to take care of, so I'm sticking around.
If you opted out, I'd be like, this is the wrong time to opt out, bro.
I am worried about – yeah, exactly, man. Exactly. I am a little bit worried about Stafford opting out, but I don't think he's going to. But he'd be my main concern for sure. Matthew Stafford, man. He just had a baby. His wife was sick, so I don't know what kind of her immune system and all that. And I'm not too sure how strong she is. I know she's a strong woman. Yeah. But, yeah, the guy like Matthew Stafford, that's what would mainly concern me is him opting out. I don't think he's going to because he obviously he came for the test. Hopefully he passed it, so everything's good there. And somebody was saying, I think OnePride was saying up here that Stafford's on a contract year. He's not on a contract year, right? 2023.
He's got 23. He's got a couple more years.
2023. But he'd be my main concern. And then somebody like Marvin Jones. I think we're all in agreement right there, guys. Marvin Jones, that would be big. So
Antonio, I know you. I need you tonight, bro. I need you tonight. This should be the year we would win because of COVID, but it's tarnished and not. I don't care if it's tarnished. I don't care. I don't care at all, man. I'll take a victory anyway. Haters House says DVE. Yeah, man, I love DVE. Van Darwin, he does kind of have a channel. They do the retro gaming, so go ahead and subscribe to his channel. Trod better not opt out. So we're going to go right this because this is why I need Antonio today for. But I'm going to go to Trots. We're going to start this with the Kool-Aid on steroids drinker right here.
Hey, I do want to say something real quick, though.
Real quick.
Real quick. He said, say Super Bowl Trots. We can dream, darn it. Hey, all I know is we got to have one before I die. I'm on life number 4, so just one before I die.
Yeah, he says not really. I do some playlists. Yeah, that's what I was kind of thinking. Matt Patricia ain't going nowhere. Long live the king. This guy, if we can win, I am all for that. But let's go to E.G. Everson Griffen. So there was some rumors going out, and it was about Everson Griffen and the Green Bay Packers and the Minnesota Vikings. That potentially he could go there. Tell me, Trox, what do you think about this rumor?
He better not. He better not go back to Minnesota. He better not go to Chicago. He better not go to Green Bay. The only place he need to come to is the Detroit Lions because 1, we don't opt out, and 2, we go ham. Because guess what? It is our year this year. Every single person that has doubted us from the legacy media to the radio stations, to TV stations, to everyone. I am sick and tired of having everybody saying, oh, Lions ain't nothing. This, that, and the third. Guess what? We get Everson Griffen. We'll have a pass rush. We will have a linebacking core. We will have a secondary that can shut down the field. It is not about scheme with Everson Griffen. It is about X's and O's, and it's universal. The only thing is verbiage. That is the only thing that is different, is verbiage of the X's and O's. Football is still football.
I just dropped a mic, Mark Oram. I decided to make you next because I just hate you.
I clearly see that. I clearly get it, man.
How do you talk about that, Mark Oram? What do you got to add? Because I'm gonna go next, and then I know I'm going Tone, and then I have a feeling Tone and Trucks are gonna kind of have a little talk for a little bit. Go ahead, Mark.
What about Griffin going to Green Bay?
But
him going to
Green Bay, yeah, not going to Detroit, but going to Green Bay, our rival, the Packers.
Well, that would suck, man, since all the talk is about, we've been trying to get this guy over in Detroit forever, man. So then all of a sudden he apparently has narrowed it down to two teams, Minnesota and Green Bay. I think it's all, I think it's all talk. I think it's all agent talk for sure. I think it is. And
thanks.
He's just throwing feelers out there, man, because teams will come now. Teams are going to come a little bit harder. This is just the way it happens in the NFL, guys. This is what these guys do. All of a sudden, he's a Minnesota Viking. Now, all of a sudden, he wants to be a Packer. So that's going to get the Vikings in an uproar. That's going to get that organization fired up. And it's going to get us fired up as fans, and it's got to get guys like Patricia. It's got to get Quinn. It's got to get them on their toes now. Now they got to go. They got to go reach out, go talk to his agent, bring him in for a visit or whatever you got to do via Skype, via Zoom, do whatever you got to do, man. Get him on board, man, and let's go get Everson Griffen, man. Let's go get him because now it's just it's a hot topic now. Now it's a hot topic, man, and that's all it took. It just took a little. It just took someone throwing out there that all of a sudden the Green Bay Packers are the only team. Yeah, kaboom, kabam, right on the table, guys. Just lay it right on the table. You know what I mean? That's
all right,
man.
all right. So we got Team EG to my right. Okay, Team EG to my right. Now I'm gonna go, and Tone's gonna go next. I don't care if he goes to the Green Bay. I don't care. I'm not worried. I don't think we need him that bad. I want more. I feel like we need help on the interior. Would he be a good addition? Yeah, okay. But I want help on the interior. I feel like we need to have rotational on the defensive line, on the big guy, the DT, the guys to stop the run, the guys to make sure that the quarterback can outstep in the pocket. I feel like that we got guys, but man, we've seen what happened when guys go down. We get destroyed in the middle. And I just feel like if we get a bigger guy, the defensive tackle to help in the fourth quarter to stop the run, give guys a little bit of a break, I feel that that's kind of where we go. I feel like that we got Aquaras. I feel like that the Trey Flowers, I feel like that we can go ahead and be safe with those guys when it comes to rushing the pass. I feel like we got some linebackers that can get up in there. So I don't mind if we got them, but I'm not going to be upset if we don't get them. Now, Tone, who loves Everson Griffen, speak.
Man, y'all was talking about Everson Griffen like he was Aaron Donald. Man, I thought we was talking about the wrong person. I thought we was talking about Khalil Mack or something. Talking about Everson Griffen. What year is it again? It's 2020. I'll just make sure. Everson Griffen. I mean, like I said before, he don't really move the needle like that for me. I'm with Mike. I would rather have an interior help, even though I think we're pretty all right there, but I'd rather have interior help, but we really wouldn't address that until next year's draft. Everson Griffen just don't push the needle for me like that. Like at this point, he's more name than performance, kind of like Cam Newton, Like we look at him, we go like, man, but that's Everson Griffen though. I'm like, but have you seen Everson Griffen though? Like, past couple of years been looking kind of slacking. It's been in a defense, one of the best defenses in the league, best defensive coaches in the league, been surrounded by some of the best guys in the league, and he looks like slightly above average.
Oh, okay.
I do want to butt in a little bit.
Hey, this is what it's about. I knew it was going to happen. And you know, folks, that we got 140 in the chat with 133 likes. Let's get those likes up. If you haven't hit that like button, please do your boy a flavor and help me get that content out there. That's the only way we get it up is through you. Because without you, there's none of us. Because without you, we suck. And that's the bottom line. Folks, also, you don't have to be a Lions fan. Throw in questions. I don't care what it is. You could say, hey, the Packers are a great team, and we'll talk about it. But go ahead. Travis Troxel from Troxel Sports Troxel Talk. Go ahead.
Well, okay. Tone said that the Minnesota Vikings was a great defense last year. Their secondary got burnt a lot.
Okay.
And, their linebackers were kind of having to play coverage as well as try to get to the quarterback. So it really kind of hurt them. When Rhodes was getting burnt like fried chicken,
mm-hmm.
it was hurting everybody. Because you throw it over his head and it was a touchdown.
Okay.
And nobody was able to catch up to whoever the receiver was.
Okay.
So it put a lot of pressure on that defensive line.
Okay.
So I'm going to give last year's Vikings defense a pass for Everson Griffen and that defensive line.
Okay.
Just because, when you got your secondary getting burnt, and you got your linebackers getting burnt. Granted, yeah, your defensive line is going to help your linebackers and is going to help your secondary. But they can only do so much.
Yeah.
What does the Patriots mantra is about? Do your job. You do your job. It's going to make the person next to you, opposite of you, in front of you, behind you, around you, all better.
Yeah.
You do your job, it's going to help everybody. So that's the only thing I got about, like the Vikings defense last year is they were getting burnt. That secondary wasn't what it once was. Now, a few years prior where they got snubbed in that game, or I'm sorry, when they snubbed the New Orleans Saints with the Minnesota Miracle. Now, that defense was a lot better than last year.
Mm-hmm.
And that was a lot of that. Everybody was playing way better. Rhodes was he was at the top, but he was just about to descend. Now you got 2-3 years later. He's a shell of himself.
If you ain't a subscriber to my channel, subscribe. Yeah. Also, subscribe to the folks on the panel. If you subscribe and you want to get a shout out, I will shout you out right on here. This is one community. We're a community of fans of all teams. It's not just Detroit Lions fans. You got a lot of different fans on here. And I know I found some people doing the baseball games. Just keep the update of the score. Hopefully it's not like last night. Whoa. But Tone.
Please, no, not like last night.
Tone, let's get a rebuttal, Tone. I need you.
Mm.
Woo!
Oh, he's rubbing his hands together.
Uh-oh, I'm in trouble.
Love it.
You were right. You're right about Xavier Rhodes, but I wouldn't say that whole secondary. They still do have, first of all, the dude nobody ever brings about the Vikings, who actually may be their best safety, is Anthony Harris.
Yeah.
The guy is a monster.
He's a boss. He's a
monster. One of the best safeties in the league. He's a ball hog. Let's not forget about him.
And Zimmer.
Zimmer is one of the best defensive coaches in the league.
Yeah.
He's up there. He's really high up there. Let's not forget Harrison Smith, also amazing.
Yep.
Eric Kendricks was out of his mind last year. Looked like maybe the best coverage linebacker in the league. Anthony Barr is still really good. We can't forget their best player. Danielle Hunter was an elite pass rusher. You can argue he was top 5 last year.
Yep.
Defense was still top 5, top 10 in points allowed. It's still a good defense now. Their cornerback was questionable with Xavier Rhodes, but even in that defense, he don't have to do much. He's never been that great. The defense just kind of masks his weaknesses,
Yeah.
And that's the gift.
I'm saying.
And
we got to understand, but we got to we have to realize, man, what do we have on our D line though? Like, what do we have, guys? We need the help. Personally, like Tone says, man, we're talking about Everson Griffen like he's Aaron Donald. Yeah, man, because we don't have anybody else, man. We don't really got anybody, guys. We got Trey Flowers who needs, I think he needs help, man. And we got questionable defensive tackles in my eyes. So getting a guy like Griffin, I'm not saying it's going to be like an Aaron Donald signing, but it's a guy that can literally get to the quarterback. And that's our problem, guys. We didn't get with 28 sacks last year. 28. Yeah. How many of that came from the D line? I bet you it was like 15, 20. You know what I mean?
And the man who loves Everson Griffen is on the phone. The Gridiron Griffin. What's going on, man?
What's up? Turn me up. Talk to me, man. What's up, bro? What's going on? All right. I don't want to come through. I'm standing outside, but my heart is beating so fast right now because I'm hearing some disrespect. Let me tell y'all something. All right. Shout out to Trav, Mike. You know I love you, man. You know I love you. You know we need help up that middle. But I'm gonna tell y'all something. Let me ask y'all this: how many sacks did Trey Flowers have last year?
7.5.
7.5. Okay. How many sacks did Everson Griffen have last year?
Like 8.5. 8.
He had 8.
Yeah.
How many people were on Trey Flowers all the time? 2. All the time.
Yes.
There's nobody else on this other side. Tell me who's gonna do it. I don't want to hear Romeo because where was he at? I don't want to hear Julian because he weigh about 100 pounds. I'm talking about a dog. This dude, listen.
Julian can do it.
Want this hybrid. Stop playing with this hybrid, man. We need a stud on the line who can bully anybody he wants to. We don't need a guy coming off another guy. We don't need that. Everson Griffen, hand in the dirt. And guess what? I guarantee you he can play like Julian. I promise you that.
Yeah, you need a guy that is about 270, 280, right?
I got to disagree with that.
This dude, listen. This all I'm saying is put some respect on the man's name, and don't put no respect on our D line. All right, now I'm gonna put this right because I hog up this whole conversation. So here's what I'm gonna say: before he signs to a team, we gonna have an Everson Griffen debate. Not a debate like a fight or nothing, but I'm just saying we talk on the phone and we give because the man will change the defensive line.
I think so too.
Trey Flowers was gassed 98% of the time. Go back and watch we had how many people rushing? 3 men. I promise you, Everson Griffen will get to the quarterback. Okay? That's all I'm saying. Now, Mike, I agree with you too, because our middle was wide open. Every single quarterback in the first 5 games ran up the middle on us. But at the same time, if you have an Aaron Rodgers or a Patrick Mahomes or somebody like that can break to the outside, he's gone. Because nobody's going to catch him on that other side from last year. Now, I don't know what we're going to do this. And who is Austin Bryant? Where is he at? Where's our 7th round defensive end that we have yet to sign? Where is he at? But we don't see how much the Detroit Lions value a pass rush when they bring him in or not. And that's all I got to say. I love y'all. I'm just saying, I love y'all. I got to go. But we going to finish this conversation. Believe that. Love y'all. Peace.
Hey, don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. When Everson Griffen signs with the Green Bay Packers, we got you.
That's going to suck, man. That's going to suck.
Bum.
That was an interesting conversation. I got co-rebuttals. I think what just happened, Griff was talking about disrespect on Everson Griffen. That was a lot of disrespect on Julian Okudah.
It was.
Yeah,
it was the disrespect on J.O.
Okudah is a monster. He is a monster. He has the power to get through anybody. If you ever seen him play against Mekhi Becton, went 12th overall to the Jets, 365 pounds. Julian Okudah pushed him around like he was a sheet of paper.
Yeah,
you can go and watch it. Or when he went against Isaiah Wilson, went first round, Tennessee Titans, 350 pounds. Everybody talking about how strong he is. Julian Okudah pushed him off like Kyle Rudolph pushed off in against the Saints.
Yeah.
He has insane athleticism because the NFL speed, especially against edge rushers, we want quick pressure. Well, that's the dude Julian will give us.
Yeah,
he'll give us quick pressure. He has the length, long arms. He got arms like AJ Epinesa, except he don't got the height. So that means he can use his explosiveness and get under people's pads because he's only 6'4". 250, big, strong arms. Only weakness is his leg strength, and he getting that up right now. He already acknowledged that his leg strength was a problem. I think there's a little disrespect on Julian, even about Austin Bryant. Austin Bryant was injured. The real difference, I don't think people talk about this enough. The difference between Austin Bryant and Clinton Farrell, the dude who went number 4 to the Oakland Raiders, it's not really a difference. One went 4th round, one went to top 5. Austin Bryant, when healthy, is a really good edge rusher. Let's just put that out. And let's not forget, a lot of people have been talking about how bad the defensive line is. Can we just not forget the fact that our second best pass rusher, or the dude who was our best pass rusher the year before we got Trey Flowers, Deshaun Hand, was injured? And when he came out there, every single play, every time he came back from injury, he looked amazing. In the Giants game, when he came back from injury, he looked amazing. We've already been trying to fix him and stuff. The Lions' biggest problem last year wasn't the other edge, even though that was a problem. It was the interior of the defense.
Yes.
Get pressure. Slow Ashawn Robinson.
Yes.
Broke down Damon Harrison. Nobody was getting pressure. We had to call on John Atkins and Kevin Strong.
Kevin Strong, man. Oh, yeah.
And he ain't on a diet.
Come on.
Let's not forget that. All right.
There it is. It's all about it's all about health, right, Antonio? That's what it's about, man. We need guys like
interior, man.
Make a difference.
If you ain't got the big boys in there, how are you gonna do anything? Good Lord, man. Our big guys were trash last year. That's why our D-line was trash. That's why I didn't mind if they decide to if they want to go defensive tackle with that first pick. I've been okay with that. Yeah. Our interior is what it hurt us, man. We got Mike Daniels. Hi, guys. I'm in like one game because I broke myself. We got Snacks for Fat Harrison, who just, I'm not doing anything. That's
what cried about the scheme. Crying about scheme, man.
Yeah.
No, he cried about working. He didn't want to work.
He even admitted it, man. He even admitted that he came into camp as a slob. He even admitted it, man. I wasn't working out. I wasn't doing this. I was pissed off at the scheme. Man, do your job, bro. Do your job. And that's what he didn't do. So that's why you're gone. You know what I mean? And that's why no one's beating you up.
That's facts. That's facts, man. Let's see. We got a question from Jorge. It says, #ISN. Vikings D plays a 4-3. The Lions play a hybrid 4-4-4-3. Do you really think Griffin can adjust to it if he goes to the Lions? Remember, he's getting older. I personally do think he could adjust. I personally do, because we do run a hybrid. I don't think that would be an issue at all. What do you think? What do you think, Tone? Let me throw it to you quick. Could he adjust? I think he could adjust.
I mean, I think he could adjust. I just don't think he's a good fit for it.
Okay. What about you, Mark Orem from Orem's Forum?
I for sure think he can adjust, man. Good to great players should always be able to adjust to different schemes. You know what I mean? Everybody wants to play in a certain system. Everybody wants to do their thing. But honestly, if you're a good to great player, you should be able to adjust and accordingly to what's going on in the scheme, and you should be able to do that, man. Yeah, for sure. I think he'd be a good fit. I just think he could do it because he would be a great asset to this team. I think he would.
You guys are rolling with the show. We're going to take your questions because we're just having a good time tonight. So throw in questions and we'll take it. I don't care what it is, man. I don't care. So just go ahead, throw it in there. It's Patricia's job to adjust to the talent. That's #FaxTrox. Can he adjust? I already know what you're going to say. But if you say no, I'm going to be like, oh my God, I didn't expect it.
Hey, in the words of one Mr. The Gridiron Blitz would say, his only job is to get the quarterback down. Absolutely, he can adjust.
I don't know if that was a burp or what that was.
Antonio's coughing over there.
I think he just had a frog in his throat.
Hey, the Kool-Aid was sipping into my veins for a sec. I had to get it out.
Almost had you.
Hey, we gotta pump him more.
Pump him.
Pump him more of Kool-Aid.
With the mic will, get it in him. Right now, he's running with the mic will. It seems like it's me and Tone versus Trox and Mark here. #ISN. It says, I wanted Marcus Golden. We can't get him anymore. He got 10 sacks last year. What about Marcus?
Can't we get him?
Yeah, go. What do you want him? What do you think about him, Mark?
I love that kid, man. But why can't we get him for sure. He's still available. As far as I know, man, he didn't sign with any team. Last I heard about him, man, this was months ago, that he was talking to Detroit and he was talking back with the Giants, his former club. So I don't know if it was a money thing. It probably was. Maybe it was a COVID thing. You know what I mean? Maybe he wanted to go there personally. He just didn't. And but yeah, man, I'm okay with the Marcus Golden signing too. He probably would be cheaper than Everson Griffen, I would say. And he can produce. He can produce. He's one of those guys, though. If you go look at his stats, the only thing that kind of worries about him is that he's a stud one year, and then he's a little bit. He skips years. It's weird, man. Like he has a great year, then he has a bad year. He has a great year, then a bad year. It's weird. A lot
of that
man.
Is injury.
A
lot of that is injury.
Yeah. So I think he's got the talent. He can get to the quarterback, and we need to get to the quarterback, man.
Yes.
That's what. Just get to the quarterback.
Get to him.
Trox and Grit are saying, man, you got one job, and it's to get to the quarterback. And he's the type of guy that can do it. So I'm all right. I just want somebody on the D line, guys. I just want someone on the D line that can just create some pressure. Do that, man. Fill the holes. Get to I'm sick of these guys that can just play the run, man. I'm sick of it. Get to the quarterback. Playmakers, baby. Let's go.
This quarterback, this is strong D. Get to it.
Just flop it right on that dead, man.
And I wouldn't care. I do want a defensive tackle, though. I'm in with the DT, but Larry Warford opted out. That was an individual. Wow. That's an individual. Some of us thought they could bring in there Travis Troxel from big, Larry Warford Troxel's talk. What do you think about Larry Warford, the guy who you wanted to bring in? Said, to the nah when it comes to the 2020 season.
Is Joe Tooney still available?
You're gonna have to give up a lot to get him.
That is true. But I did want to touch base a little bit on that last question. I absolutely. I mean, hey, if we want to spend like the Everson Griffen type money on, say, a Marcel Darius, and then go get him a Marcus Golden. I did make a video on Marcus Golden. He definitely fits what we can do, and that's get to the quarterback and bring him down. I mean, the dude averages 10 sacks a game, when healthy. So I mean, if we want to do something like that to where we could go and stop the middle, because we are definitely lacking. Shout out to you, Mike. And we go get somebody in the interior and still be able to get that opposite edge rusher, somebody that has been in the league for numerous years.
Yes, that
can bring an Austin Bryant under his wing, can bring a Deshaun Hand under his wing, can bring a Julian and a Romeo Okudah under their wing, and kind of teach him the ropes of, hey, this is what winning football is about. If we could bring in somebody opposite of Trey Flowers to teach our young guys for maybe 1 year, I'm all for that on the edge, as well as, solidifying that middle of that defensive line. I'm all for it.
Marky Mark.
Yes,
the question was about Larry Warford. You said, oh my God. And then Travis Troxel wanted to sneak in there and comment on, question. You son of a. So Mark, what do you think about Larry Warford, man?
I think that's a big time guard opting out, man. He still plays for the Saints, right? Or is he a free agent?
No, he's a free agent.
Okay, he's a free agent. That's humongous, man. That's a guy that was I guess you can call him a failure here. Went to the Saints, man, became a Pro Bowl, all-pro guard. Now as a free agent opts out, that's big, man. Because I was kind of hoping that maybe we take a shot at him. Yeah. You know what I mean? When Graham Glasgow left, I was like, man, that guard spot it's vacant and it's not very good right now. This is until we drafted a couple guards, but still, it'd be nice to see a guy like Larry Warford in there, mentoring young guys. That's a big loss for football right there, guys. Man, Larry Warford's he's turned into an animal. So like that's crazy, man. That's one of the biggest names out there right now so far that I've seen. Him, Goldman, and Michael Pierce. Those are three big guys. So it's going to be a landslide, man. I got a feeling it's going to get even worse, guys. Man.
I do feel that's going to take place. But Blue and Silver says, Micro, got to call you out, man. You said you have no faith in Carrion, but you do Scarborough. Scarborough's been injured every year, even in high school. I do not have faith in Kerryon Johnson. He's been injured 2 years in a row. 2 years in a row. And we drafted him in the second round.
Oh, my God.
We drafted this man in the second round. Bo Scarborough's 235th pick from the Dallas Cowboys, and he's a different type of back. This guy is a power back, not a all-around back. DeAndre Swift is the all-around back. So to me, that's the perfect combination. Lightning via thunder. Second round pick, seventh round pick. A guy who goes forward, gets downs. Another guy who goes sideways to sideways and gets his ankle hurt. Tone.
Hey, we got to give a shout out to
Wow.
I didn't even see this.
But wow, 20. Oh,
Wow.
and a boy, Frog Crop.
Wow, you just dropped $20 super chats. Thank you so
Thanks,
much,
brother.
man.
Thank you, sir. Salute.
Oh my God, just seen that. Oh, I appreciate you so much, sir. Absolutely, it's gonna go back into the channel. I appreciate you so much. It's an absolute honor. Any question you want, you got it.
Thank you,
question you want, you got it, man. And you're right now the MVP. Now I seen Tone say, What up, Tone?
There's been a lot of disrespect on Kerryon's name. I understand the injury stuff.
Yeah, that's the injury. Yep.
Like I saw somebody say the other day, man, Kerryon got competition for third best back on the team. Like third best. He's number one until proven wrong.
Nah.
He is.
I agree with
Who
Tone
did
on
better
that
last year between
I agree
Bo
with
Scarborough
Tone too
and
on that
Kerryon?
one. I agree with Tone on that one for sure.
Bo Scarborough did better. Bo Scarborough did better last year than Kerryon with the yards.
Bo just ran through open holes. Let's not forget Kerryon. Do we remember games like the Eagles? Like Kerryon would have to juke and spin 15 players just to get -2 yards.
I don't care about the juke and spin. I want to go forward. That's it. There's a whole run forward. That's all I want.
Bo went forward because the O-line let him do that. Kerryon didn't have that luxury.
Carry on, schmarry. Bo Scarborough was getting the yards.
I'm not ready to give up on Kerryon just yet, too, man. I've already labeled him as an injury prone running back, though, but I'm willing to give the kid like another shot, man. And like Tone says, he is the number one running back on this team until Swift takes it. And I think Swift will take it eventually. I think he will. But hey, man, Kerryon, his only problem is his health, man. Just stay healthy. Yeah. And I don't trust that. So it's like, and then Bo went down too as well, didn't he? Scarborough went down last year too, didn't he? He missed a few games.
He went down, he got back up. He
got back
like a
but like, hey, man.
A Bo and lean ball.
Go ahead, buddy.
Oh, I will put this in. Like, go look at the Atlanta Falcons. You know, Devontae Freeman was a huge injury-prone guy. It wasn't until they got Tevin Coleman where they had that nice 1-2 punch where both of them were able to be on the field at the same time as a nice 1-2 punch. That's why I think Bob Quinn went out and got a DeAndre Swift.
100%.
It's kind of compliment Kerryon Johnson. Kerryon's still going to be the man, but you got to have a 1A, 1B.
You have to, brother. You have to nowadays in today's NFL. Travis is right, man. You have to.
I want Kerryon to succeed, guys.
Of course.
I just don't think he's going to succeed. I don't believe in him. I lost faith in Kerryon Johnson, man. I believe in Bo.
I've been watching Bo since college. He ain't never been that impressive.
Bo, lean ball. I love you.
Mean, I love the top three running backs we got with Kerryon, Swift, and Bo. I think that's a beautiful 1-3 punch.
Oh, it's a nice triple threat there. I do like that as well, man. It's nice, man. Just health is key, man. We keep pounding into each other's heads, man. That's the only problem right there, man. These three guys need to stay healthy, man. All three of them.
OnePride Nation dropped a 99-cent super chat. You are the bomb.com. Subscribe to OnePride Nation's channel. He is a young Detroit Lions YouTuber. He is throwing out content every single day, and it's insane. And I try to watch his videos. He's like a young dose of Dion. Very similar in that sense. So subscribe to his channel. I appreciate you, buddy. And That's very cool of you. Now, Go Lion says Bob Quinn's a genius. No signings, no cap increase. Next year, smart. Yes, with more yes.
Yeah.
Yes.
Exactly. Yeah, that's a good one, man. That's a good chat right there.
Let's talk about Bob Quinn. This guy just picks up people and he jumps on the team and no cap issues, guys. He's running this team like a business, just like Tone talks about, just like I preached about with finances. Run it as a business. Bob Quinn has taken the mantle and financially saved this team because this team was going down a bad way like the Titanic.
Oh, yeah.
Because they were doing bad contracts. Bad contracts, Tone. What do you say about that? I know you're with me on the business aspect.
I'm definitely with you. The Lions are one of the few teams that are actually ready for the cap decrease next year.
Yep.
It's going to be a big decrease, and the Lions are one of the few teams that are in a position to deal with that and still be okay.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Facts.
Facts, Trox. You're saying facts. That means you got to say something, Trox. Say something. I want to hear what you got to say, Trox.
Bob Quinn is the most underrated GM with his cap situation. Every single year, he's had around 30, 40, 50, almost 60 million if the cap would have went up this past season or this next season. like the guys were saying, Bob Quinn runs it like a business. That's what you have to do as a general manager. And man, hey, Bob Quinn is a G.
He's a G, man. He's good with money.
Yeah,
he's solid with money, man. Man, we were in cap hell a few years ago, bro.
Martin Mayhew, and then previous from that was the Matt Millen of the Millen craziness. Put our team literally 20, 30 years behind. Hey, we got TA.
What's going on, fellas?
We got to sing the TA song.
TA.
Hey,
what's going on, man?
Hey, what's up? Hey, what's going on, guys?
All right, TA. He jumped on here because he got something to say. I know he got something to say. He's sitting there saying, all right, man, I needed something to say. What do you got to say, TA?
Man, the disrespect, man. The disrespect on the show. What's going on with you guys today, man? The disrespect is there, man. I hear Tone over there disrespecting EG, man. That ain't cool, Tone. I heard you guys. I was listening to you guys, man, and it was rather funny, man. It was rather funny.
Let's go. Show some respect on EGTA. Let's go. Do a mic drop. We know TA can do these mic drops. I'm ready. Do a TA mic drop. Let's go. 3, 2, TA mic drop. Go.
Now y'all acting like, you know what I'm saying? Y'all acting brand new right now. Y'all acting like we got a pass rush. You know we don't got nothing. We don't have nothing. We got guys that can barely get to the quarterback.
I said that.
And we overpaying. We're overpaying for one guy right now that can barely get to the back. So you know that we need the help on the defense. And I agree with you, fellas, on this part. Definitely, Mike, I agree with the part about Marcellus Darius, a guy like him, having him plug the middle.
Marcellus Darius? His name's
Marcellus. Marcel Darius.
Hey, Marcel Darius.
Man.
Talk about disrespect on his name. You disrespected his name literally. Hey, Marcellus Darius.
Me up, man.
Marcellus Darius. Hey, put some respect on his name.
Put some respect on it.
Go ahead, man. Light it up. I want to see a TA mic drop. When you get fired up, it goes. I'm ready right now.
Now, the thing of it is, I was listening to y'all, and it was funny though. I was listening to y'all, and basically, you know what I'm saying, we do need a guy like Marcel on that front line, but we also need a guy, like I agree with what Trox said. We need a guy that can come in and help the younger players. Guys like Julian Okwara, I'm not really don't know what he's going to bring to the table, and you don't know what Austin Bryant is going to bring to the table. And Austin Bryant is a big body. Did not know that he was that big, like 6'6". Didn't know he was that big, but you still don't know because those guys are kind of unproven. But with a guy like EG, he is proven. He's a proven guy. You're not going to get Golden because I think Golden is going back to the Giants, so you're not going to get him. So I think pretty much about them talking about EG, it was just to let us know, and it kind of scares us a little bit that people are starting to look at him, because look at all the opt-outs today that happened today. You know what I'm saying? All these people that's opting out of their deal, this year as far as playing.
Okay.
So-
Okay. All right.
So we got to
he
get it
just
together,
wanted-
guys.
He wants to
That's it.
put some respect on EG's name. He wants to
Yeah,
put
you
some
have to,
respect
man.
in that name.
Yeah, because he was
Anthony
a part of that
Mazzano.
mean. He was a part of that mean sacking that sacked Stafford like 10 times, like I believe the year before. Sacked him 10 times. That's a record, man. 10 times in a game.
Well, did you want him on the practice squad? You don't care about that red jersey. He gonna
No.
eat Stafford up, man.
Hey, y'all silly that.
Hashtag ISN from Anthony Mazzano. He says, general football question. You guys kind of wish as fans of cold weather team that some stadiums up north were indoors like New England, New York, Buffalo, and Minnesota and Green Bay. That's interesting. That's an interesting question. What do you think about this, Troxel Sports Talk?
No, I actually love being outside when it's football. Football is an outdoor sport. I don't like the Detroit Lions playing in the dome.
Liar.
Because if you stop and think
I
about
disagree,
it,
Trucks.
I disagree, Trox.
Hey, Trucks, I ain't trying to freeze outside, man.
hey, wait, it's an
I'm being
advantage.
selfish right now, Trucks.
Hey, but you see, when I don't know, I guess it's because like when I play football, I just love playing in like the rain, the mud, the snow. It didn't matter because you had, it was a sloppy as all can be game, but that's the beauty about football. Now it makes you adjust. It makes you go and do different things that, hey, I'm not used to because I'm playing in a dome. That's why I feel like, the Lions are at a disadvantage when you got to go to Chicago in December. You got to go to Green Bay in December and January. You got to go to, Minnesota prior to them going into a dome as well. But it puts you at a disadvantage because when you do got to go into the cold, you don't know really how to play in it. And then you see like a Darius Slay complain about it. If we got players complaining about it, that's going to bring down the morale of the team, and we couldn't have that. And I think that's another reason why we got rid of Darius Slay. You have to be able to adjust and be a chameleon.
For sure.
Frog Crop says, I will keep sponsoring you, Mike. I love your love for the Honolulu Blue. I love that you love my love for the Honolulu Blue and Silver, and you're a moderator. I appreciate you, man. That was legit awesome. And Trox, I disagree with you. You're crazy. You're crazy. You want to play outside in the cold,
I don't want to
man?
be outside.
Hey, absolutely.
Man. I love
nice and
I
comfy.
love playing outside, man.
I love
cold
sitting
concrete,
in a 75 cool comp and sitting inside while it's all cold in Blitzburg. I'm sitting here, sitting nice at Ford Field. I love it. I don't want to play out in the cold, TA.
Right.
Help me
Hey,
out,
Mike,
TA.
I'm with you, Mike. Hey, Mike, I'm with you. Yeah, right. That's right, Mike. That's right. I don't want
you
to play
gotta
out there
break
in the
it here.
cold, man. You know what I'm saying? I want to be inside the building, be warm, man.
Tone, you're the breaker here because we got 2 outside, 2 inside. What are you?
What outside?
You son
Yeah,
of a
baby.
Let's go.
Hey,
Go.
you bunch, man. You're making me feel like Darius Slay.
Hey, Mike, don't pull a sleigh now.
Hey, we just got a 2-run home run for the Tigers. Let's go, baby. Appreciate
Let's
the
go.
update. Throw the score in there if you know. ISN Trox is right. Maybe the Lions would be better playing in the elements. No, Trox is never right on this. I'm sorry.
No.
Trox is absolutely wrong.
In the elements, man, they'll really be us.
They would be
We'll
man.
really be sucky.
Man, we were like a billion or owing $1 billion at Green Bay. We don't need to be that.
Hey.
Domes are made for fans. That's right. Let's go.
Hey, I do want to say this. We do have the Gridiron Blitz back on the 1s and 2s.
Here we go.
Of course you do. Listen, Did you ever seen the highlight reel where they say never celebrate too early? You guys got to pay attention to them. You know why? Because I'm saying indoor. So it's 3-3, baby. It's a tie game.
Yeah,
Let's go
now.
Let's
Never celebrate too early.
Let's go.
Let me just say something real quick. Matt Patricia trying to get these boys ready to play outside. I love Jim Caldwell, but he didn't. That wasn't his thing. All right. The Lions play fairly well, in my opinion, outside. It's not a huge difference between the indoor and outdoor. And Travis, let me just say something. Man, you know I love you, bro. But have you seen a game at Green Bay when it's snow up to your eyeballs, bro? And you gonna go sit in one of them?
Bring it. I love that.
All right. Well, listen. This is a kiddie show. So when you got to get your limbs amputated because you want to endure the elements, then I ain't coming to help you, brother. I'm gonna tell you that right now. All right. I love y'all. I'm gone. Peace.
Hey, I appreciate that, man. And hey, it's a tie game, so we back on top. Frog Crop dropped a $10 super chat. My God, you are awesome, and I truly, truly appreciate you, man. MVP, we all salute you. I appreciate you, Frog Crop, and man, that's absolutely awesome, man. Shout out to Frog Crop, who definitely is a moderator, man. He definitely earned that today. I appreciate you, man. Appreciate you. If you want to become a member of my channel, you can also become a member of my channel. I'm sure Streamlabs will drop that in there. So if anyone wants to become a member, it's only $1.99 or whatever you want, man. But Anthony says, ISN, I noticed recently that cold weather teams record coming down to Florida and California, Texas the past few years was 130 to 205. Why is there a big discrepancy in wins and losses? What do you think, TA?
Man, I have no idea, Mike.
I
have no idea.
I
gotta stay away from that one.
Be a shot at the weather, obviously. Yeah.
Hey, back in.
Well, I think a lot of that is probably because of
travel.
There's so on travel. Plus, you're going from if you're a cold weather team and you're going down to Florida, where it's you're going from 30 degrees or 20 degrees to 70, 80 degrees. Yeah. And you have to travel. Not only do you got jet lag, but now you got the weather inclements. You're used to freezing your tail off outside, going to sweating, profusely.
Yeah, that takes a toll.
Yeah.
It takes a toll. And I like to be comfortable, man. And so what my real thing is, I think it is there's a lot. There used to be say hello to my little friend over there in Florida. And I think a lot of those people have some of that Coca McCain.
Hey, wait, Mike. Hey.
Say hello to my little friend.
Are you kidding me?
Yeah, my boy.
I didn't even know that, man. I didn't even know that. What are the looks like the Tigers just took a lead.
Yeah.
4-3 Tigers. Better than last night. Last night was a freaking barn burner. And we were having issues. We're getting blowed out really bad. That's just the bottom. TA.
Yeah.
Give me something, man. What's on your mind in regards to anything? Because I don't see a question in the chat, and I'm being a prick by putting you on the spot.
Ooh. He just want to put me on the spot. Hey, Mike, what's on my mind is W's, man. How can we get a win this season? No. Basically, hey, I want to talk about the first 4 games of the season, guys. I want to talk about the first 4 games because it's going to be very critical and vital for us to be able to win those games. Now, let's go back. Let's rewind it a little bit and go back last season where we were 0-6 in the division. 0-6, and then you're starting off your first 2 games against divisional opponents. Now the Bears, that game against the Bears, I think that we do stand a chance against the Bears, but the Packers game is always an iffy game because the refs play a vital part. So what do you guys think about that?
I hate the refs. That's what I think about that.
It's us against the reps.
I think that Chicago losing their elite defensive tackle really helps us win that first game. It really does.
Okay.
I think that's when I heard that he opted out, I about fell out my chair in excitement. I know that's like, oh, you're hoping yeah, I am. Man, I'm doing whatever I can for other team to suck. And help me win.
Yeah.
I like Stafford standing upright.
Right.
So, it's crucial, man. I think if we go to – it's crucial. It's crucial, TA. It's crucial.
It is, Mike.
If we go 1-3 and ain't good, it's a done deal, man. You go ahead and stick a fork in us, and we're done, man. It's over. I think
it's going to be tough, man.
If we go 2-2 or 3-1, I'd be happy with that. What say you, Mark Orams from Troxel's Orams Talk?
Yeah, man, we can't. We can't lose, man. We can't lose the first 2 games, man. Those are the black and blue division, man. It's an NFC North 2 games right there. We cannot lose those 2 games. We lose those 2 games, guys. Like you say, man. Pretty much stick a fork in you, man. Like that's tough to come back from, guys.
That's fast.
This is the redemption tour. That's what this is. This is what this is this year. It is, man. Like, it's still a little bit for the Michigan Wolverines when they kind of blew that last year with their little revenge tour thing. But this is the redemption tour.
Until they met Ohio State.
Yeah, that's it, right? That's it, man. So
I see how it is, Mark.
You know what
how it is, Mark.
Boom, baby. Yeah, man. Go blue.
Boom, boom, boom.
So that's what we need, man. Like these 2 games, these first 4 games, like TA's trying to get at, man, are humongous, especially the first 2, guys. We can't lose them. Can't lose them, man. At least split one of them, but I'd love to see us go 2-0.
Right, exactly.
We have to do it, man. And then we go to what? Arizona, week 3?
No. I think we go to Saints, then Arizona, isn't it?
Oh, Saints.
No, it's Arizona then Saints.
Yeah. You're right, Mark.
Oh, okay,
Arizona,
So
then Saints.
Right there, man. And then Arizona, there's another revenge game.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So it's like, man, and we lost that game last year. I don't care what anybody says. 18-point lead, tie at the end of the game. That's an L, baby. That's an L.
I knew from that moment. This is the moment that you knew you up. That was that moment.
I knew, man. After that game, it was going to be a rocky and roller coaster season, man.
I think we all did. I think we all because man, we can't. I remember walking out of my buddy's house, man, with my head between my legs, going, man, we're in for a long year. We're in for a long year.
You had your head between your legs.
Yeah, and I was rolling to my car. I was just like kind of rolling between my car. Instead of my tail between my legs, it was my head. And I was kind of balling towards my car.
Don't say that you took out ribs like Marilyn Manson now.
Nothing like that, man. Oh no, man. I ain't no freak like Marilyn. I kind of walked into that one. Whoa!
I can't breathe.
Like choking over there.
Oh my God!
You're right.
Hey, Damon Estrada, we're not afraid of your Bears, man. We're not afraid of the Bears, man.
We're not afraid.
We're not afraid.
We're not afraid.
No Eddie Goldman and a bunch of tight ends. We are not afraid of that. And you got Mitchell Trubisky. We is not afraid.
They can barely move the ball.
Here's a question for Tone. Tone, if the season, God forbid, gets canceled, does Goodell lose his job? Seems like the NFL hasn't taken this as serious as the NBA and the NHL.
Goodell's not losing his job. Like I don't see any way he would lose his job. I mean, I guess he's saying that they were taking it more seriously because they relocated. I'm pretty sure the NHL went to Canada and the NBA went to Florida, which the NFL cannot do that. It's 52, 55 people on the roster. You can't put a bubble. You had to put a bubble around the United States to get that to work. So the NFL is basically doing as much as they can because it ain't pretty much more they can do unless you're gonna. I mean, you got. I got to say, you got 55 men. You got the coaching staff. You got everything else. Like, Goodell's not losing his job.
He not lose his job because he's hired by the owners, and that's just the way I see it. Mike says, I put you on point. Honestly, we win 11 games at least. What's your thoughts? I hope so. I think I have us winning between 9 and 10 games. I think it's possible to get 11, especially now, guys, these opt-outs. Who knows? Like, I mean, we already lost 2 later. I know. Hey, and you never know. It could go actually bad for us. You know,
SpongeBob right there.
Right.
5 hours later.
5 hours later, and you don't know. Maybe AB opts out, and then 2 hours later he opts back in, to give us some grief. But I don't. It all depends, man. This COVID stuff has really threw a wrench in everything, and this is why I didn't want to go game to game like a legit prediction, because you don't know. So we'll see. But the odds are going up. With it's like maybe more Packers players opt out, maybe more Bears. Trubisky stays in. He decides not to opt out. That helps. You just don't know. So we'll see. But it's possible. It's possible. Go ahead.
I know we didn't get a chance to Antonio didn't get a chance to answer that question about the first 4 games. I wanted to hear his take on it.
So do I.
That's right.
Only 2 games I'm really worried about in the first 4 is the Packers and the Saints, because those are the really, really good teams, you know.
Yeah.
The Bears.
Well, can I cut you off real quick? Don't sleep on the Cardinals. Don't do that.
Please don't.
Don't do that.
Please don't.
I'm taking a nap.
Please don't take a nap.
Y'all going into hibernation on the Cardinals.
Them boys got a team this year, man.
Yeah.
I'm not saying they're going to be bad.
Yeah.
But is the Cardinals a top 5 team in the NFC?
I wouldn't put
Not
them
right
that.
now. No.
But I would put them.
No.
But
I'd
the
put them
Saints are.
and possibly a top 7 to 10 in that range.
But the Saints are top 5.
Oh,
yeah.
easy.
And the Packers.
Yeah, we already know
Packers
the
are always
division.
there. Packers are always there. Yeah,
Exactly.
somehow.
Those
Good
are the
defense.
2 teams that we got to really worry about. It's not like we don't got to worry about the Cardinals.
Mm.
The Cardinals have improved. I mean, the Bears just shut down the tight ends, and you'll be good.
I completely disagree. I think you're off point. I think you're completely off point. I don't sleep on any team with the Lions.
Oh, yeah.
I don't
that's
care
true.
if they're the worst team in the NFL or the best. We find ways to lose. We can't sleep on anyone, man.
Yeah, we got to be
Every
wide.
game.
Yeah, we got to be wide awake, man. We got to be taking
up
those
by a mile.
Yeah. We were up 18 points.
How?
Within
Hey, Mike, I agree
and a
with
half.
that.
Yeah, we can't be on
We
that
play to the
melatonin
competition.
smoothies there with anybody, man.
We can't. We play to the competition. The competition could be really good. We play to it. They could be Jaguars cheese, and we play to it. So I sleep on the no one. I sleep on the no one. I just want to get the first down, TA.
I want to get the first down. First down, man.
It will beat him if Kenny G becomes a top 10 receiver this year, like y'all keep saying he is.
I think he can be. KG could be a top 10 receiver.
Yeah,
I don't know if he's top 15.
You are putting disrespect in his name. You are disrespecting his name.
Actually,
Disrespect on his name.
I got an interesting idea. Everybody saw my touchdown. Nobody even was near him. Cardinals game. Real good Cardinals game. He had a nice catch in traffic, but I could think of 10 receivers who could do that.
I don't care.
Chiefs game. He catches a touchdown, which the spectacular part of that play was Matthew Stafford, because he put the ball over one defender's head and in between 2 defenders. He made the spectacular play. Kenny G just kind of
but if he didn't catch it, how good was that pass?
The tightrope, the feet in the end zone, Tone? Come on.
I mean, it was barely swag.
That was insane. It was
not my end card.
It was an insane throw. It was an insane throw, and it was an insane catch. And him keeping his feet, man. Which one?
I'm not talking about that one. I'm talking about the one Matthew Stafford threw the ball between like 3 and 4 defenders in the middle of the end zone.
Oh, okay.
Kenny Galladay's a good receiver, man.
You disrespect that kid so much, bro. I don't get it.
Okay, let me ask you this. What does Kenny Galladay do at an elite level?
What does he do at the elite level?
Yes.
What do you mean? Like what does he do at the elite level? Name
a part of his game that you could say, man, Kenny Galladay is elite at that.
Oh man, I'm kind of stumped because I don't really understand the question at an elite level.
I'm talking about
he's not as good.
Like route running, catching the ball, stuff like that.
Well, he's got phenomenal hands.
Yeah, his catch rate
is really well. I know that, but he's not the fleetest of foot or anything like that, man. But he does great things, man. He's a 3rd round draft pick, bro.
Yeah,
that is literally turning it on. and becoming
like
one
what
of the
Mike
best
said.
wide receivers in the league.
What TA said. He catches a lot of contested balls. But how much of that is on Matthew Stafford? We've seen how Matthew Stafford elevates receivers.
Matthew Stafford wasn't even in the lineup half the year.
But
he got Driscoll or David Blau.
And because Kenny G did most of his damage with Matthew Stafford, because without Matthew Stafford, it was just like, other than the Chicago game, which he got open on a double move, that was all Darrell Bevel. Then the other Chicago game, he caught that touchdown, which was just an amazing pass from Jeff Driscoll, one of his few good passes. Kenny Golladay didn't do much without Stafford. Most of his year was with Stafford.
Let me tell you, what wide receiver is going to do much with a no quarterback?
Right.
Not a whole lot of wide receivers are going to do anything. If you ain't got a quarterback, if you got a bad quarterback, Mitchell Trubisky is your quarterback. Wide receivers ain't doing nothing.
I mean, Allen Robinson's been better than Kenny Golladay with Mitch Trubisky.
He ain't doing nothing.
Allen Robinson?
Allen Robinson.
Allen Robinson is overrated to me.
Yeah.
Allen Robinson's good, though. Allen Robinson.
Yeah, he's good, but he's overrated to me.
If anything, he's underrated because I see a lot of fans talking about Allen Robinson. That dude's bad. Look at his stats.
Look at his stats.
He's got some solid stats, man. But you got to remember too on Chicago, man. He gets a ton. He gets a ton of targets, man. A ton. He had like 160 last year. Like 160 last year. How many did Golladay have? I bet you it wasn't close to 160.
On Tone's point,
I'd like to check that out, actually.
I do not want to pay Kenny Golladay like a top 5 wide receiver. To Tone's point, I don't want to pay him like a top 5.
He's getting that, though.
Yeah, I know he's going to. I know he's going to get it.
Get a man his money, man.
I know he's going to get it because that's how they do it, you know.
Yeah,
but I don't believe he's a top 5.
I don't think he's top 5 either.
Yeah.
I don't think he's top 5. I think he's top 10. He's like 7, 8.
Yeah, I'm kind of with there. I'm in that 7 to 8 to 9 range.
And the thing with that, there's so many guys that are close to it. It's like you say Kenny Golladay, you could say like Amari Cooper. Like they're all so close, man. Yeah. And they're all I'm just saying, like
Cooper's not worth his money, though. Let's be honest.
What's that? Cooper?
I mean,
that's a lot of money. That's a lot of money. Yeah.
That's a ton of money, man. He is good, but he ain't worth that money. That's Megatron money, man.
And if Cooper's not worth it, Golladay sure ain't worth it.
No, he ain't worth. No, I can tell you that right now. He's not worth that money. There is no way.
And Cooper's at least
Golladay's going to get. Golladay's going to get no less than 17, man. He's going to get no less than 17 million.
Yeah, you got to pay the man. I'm
telling you right now.
My projection.
I'm telling you, man. I'm telling you, boys. That's what he's going to get.
I did an estimate. A 5-year, $93 million contract. That's my guesstimation. 5-year, 5-year, 90.
He gets every bit of that, if not more.
98.
Somewhere in there. I don't want no 98, 99.
He can actually cross that 100 million mark.
I will. I tell you what, if he gets over 100 mil, I'm gonna be mad, man. That's a lot of money for a wideout.
If he wants over 100 mil, you better tell him renegotiate or get traded.
No, man, that's a lot of cash, bro.
I mean, okay. Look at all the stuff that Matthew Stafford has done, though. What was that, TA?
If you trade him, you don't have nothing on your team.
That's the thing. I was just going to say, TA. I was just going to say that, TA, man. If you trade him,
is pretty deep. Also, receivers are insanely replaceable now.
Now you're relying on bringing in a rookie to be your number 1 again. No way, man. We can't afford to do that.
Because think about this. You're going to
have
Lions
cannot afford that.
Marvin Jones.
I mean, we got it done with Marvin Jones and Golden Tate. And Matthew Stafford looked pretty good. I feel like we can just throw a lot of things at him and he would look all right.
Yeah.
Now, I'm not saying we shouldn't do that, but if Kenny Golladay wants more than he's worth, which if he's not even on Amari Cooper's level. So if he wants anything near that kind of money, then we just gotta.
I wouldn't say that, man. I wouldn't say that he's not on his level. No way, man. I don't. Man, Amari Cooper drops a lot of easy balls, bro.
That's the only thing I can say about Cooper. It's his drops, but he's amazing with the ball in his hands. One of the best runners in the league. He's a deep threat. The only thing he got is the drops, which Kenny Golladay drops the ball too. Let's not forget about that.
He does drop the ball a little bit.
Like Cooper, though.
All I gotta say is this: I got a checkbook. And it's signed. He fills in the rest of it. Pay that man.
I ain't doing that again, man. We did that with Megatron, and it hurt him.
Man.
I'm not saying. I mean, there's gonna have to be some stipulations in that, though.
Of course, man. There's got to be stipulations. There's got to be like front load, back load, man. They got to do a lot of things in that contract that they can do to make it friendly, kind of. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Jorge says #ISN. What is the point of getting ulcers every season? Just become a Packers fan.
Nah.
No.
There is no way.
No.
It's too late. Packer fan. I hate Aaron Rodgers.
I hate
that guy.
Sharon Rodgers. No.
I hate Sharon Rodgers. I hate him. There's one guy I hate.
Hey, Mike, I don't hate him, man. I don't hate him. I just don't want him to win.
I can't stand that dude, man.
Hey, no disrespect.
Patrick, thank you for leaving that bum. You better than that. That dude, I got hit. And give me a foul. Shut your face.
Hey, Jorge, you got this one on that comment.
I love you, Jorge. But you know you were going on me because it's like a Deion Lewis type of thing right there, or Christian Jones.
Oh, come on.
There's triggers, and there's 3 people that trigger me. One rhymes with Christian Bones, and the other one is Leon Lewis.
Who?
Leon Lewis.
Who?
You know his name, Mike Jones.
The guy was better than DeAndre.
DeAndre who? I didn't hear that. You went out. You
Oh,
went out.
Deion Lewis better than DeAndre Swift.
Say what?
Hey, Tone poking at y'all.
Are you on?
I know you're joking. He's joking. He's laughing. He's laughing right now, man. There's no way you're
I am nearly about to fall out of my chair and die.
Hey, I think Brandon Bolden's better than DeAndre Swift too, guys. Come on, bro. I know you're kidding. You're kidding, right?
Yes, he's kidding.
Okay.
I
don't know, man. I don't know.
He says, Frog Crop says, Mike, honest opinion, keep Marvin Jones or trade him. I want to keep him. I don't want to trade him.
Yeah.
We need to win this year, and Marvin Jones is a good wide receiver.
Yeah, I love Marvin Jones. Love him.
Me too, yeah, he's a good role player receiver. Yep.
I like Marvin Jones. And see, I wish he could stay on the team next year. I just don't believe they're going to keep him. I like Marvin Jones.
Same here.
The dude's disrespected, in my opinion.
Yeah.
If they trade him, I'll be mad, man, because we need to win this year.
I'd love to see Marvin Jones get a 1-year deal.
We got Kenny Golladay. Yeah. We've seen what Kenny can do with Marvin Jones. I'm not sure I want to see him without it. I think right now the offense is so perfect. We don't want to screw that up, man. Like it's gelling right now. I don't want to screw that gel up. You
Marvin Jones
out right now with a mandate to win. Ugh.
So let me ask this question, guys. What is your biggest fear if we do play the season? What is you guys' like biggest fear with the offensive side of the ball? What are you afraid that could go wrong?
Matthew Stafford breaking his back.
I just got the O-line.
Breaking his back. Stafford, my number one concern.
Yeah, it's got to be Stafford's back.
It's got to be Stafford's back, and it's got to be the running back situation, man. That's what scares me.
Mine's the O-line, because without the O-line, everything goes.
Yeah, true.
O-line.
Without the O-line, everything goes haywire.
Yep.
I like what they did though in the O-line. I like what they did though in the O-line. I do.
Well, I mean, we got rookies though. We got to be careful of that. You know,
the guards, right? The guard spot.
What say you, Tone? I haven't heard you. I'm curious what you say, man.
I'm definitely with Stafford's back. He is everything. Okay. Yeah. Without Stafford, this team is. You can't even hope to be a playoff team.
But to save Matthew Stafford's back, you have to have a great O-line.
Yeah, but it will take only one hit. He could have the greatest O-line in the world, and he could just take one hit, and he just gone like that.
That's true.
That's true, man.
I do believe Cooper is better than Galladay, by the way. I do believe that. I do believe
maybe.
that.
I don't know.
Now,
maybe. I don't think so, though.
Well, you know what? Just thinking about age, though, that's different, but both in there, because he's a little bit older. He was drafted before Galladay. I do think he's better. I do think he's better right now.
Yes.
Right now. Oh yeah, he's had some crazy good years, man. Cooper, man, he's a stud. He is a boss on the field, man. He is.
Hey, if you want to become a subscriber, subscribe to my channel. I would appreciate it, guys. You can also subscribe to everyone on the panel. So go ahead.
You trying out for the Simpsons there or something, bro?
Yeah.
Trying to be a voice character there, be a voiceover. Wow, that was good, man.
There's a radio station I listen to, and the guy gets on there, and he sounds like he's from the 1950s. Hey, the weather today is that
That old school video voice.
that old school talk.
Hey guys,
Hey guys, my
There you go.
I like the I'm the gift.
Oh no.
I guess I'm the curse.
Hey guys, what's going on? I'm here. Would you like to hear how I got?
Jeez. Wow.
Oh man, we're be fooling, man. If you ain't hit that like button, please hit that like button. I see 149. I'd love it to get to 150. But to me, that would be very good. Would you like to know how I got my name? Mike says, got a text from Gridiron. It seems he just talked to Rodgers about you hating him. Call Quinn. Aaron Rodgers, will you please break your leg? I appreciate it.
And collarbone.
Yeah. We love it when you break your collarbone. It puts a smile on my face. Now, hashtag ISN from OnePride Nation, who is a Detroit Lions YouTuber. Subscribe to his channel. He says, you guys don't mention when Cooper quit on his team in the Philly game last year when he wasn't on the field for the fourth down play. That was
Cooper
division.
Oh, I didn't see that game, so I don't know.
I didn't see the game
Amari
either.
Cooper? Amari Cooper? Is that what he's talking about?
Yeah.
I don't.
I didn't see the, I don't remember the game.
Anybody remember that?
No, I don't remember the game. No.
I don't remember that, man.
I don't remember it. Without Stafford, we are 6-10. Shoot, without Stafford, man, we're gonna be a top 5
Yeah,
draft.
without
6 and
Stafford,
10
we are
is
3-12
generous.
and 1.
That's generous, man. That's very generous.
We picking a top 5.
That's
Without
very-
that Stafford.
Oh, bro,
man.
we're picking in the top 3 again, man. If Stafford goes down,
If you
100%.
get Trevor Lawrence, I'll be happy.
Yeah.
Trevor Lawrence, bring him in.
I take
As
Trey.
long as it's not Fields. As long
I
as
like
it's not
Trey
Fields.
Lance too, man. Trey
Yeah, I
Lance, like
don't-
TA was going to say.
Yeah, I don't pick any quarterback from what do you call it? From Ohio or from Alabama. No disrespect to any Crimson Tide or Buckeye fans, but
You don't
those
like
are
Fields,
the two
bro?
college. Those are the two. They don't produce any quarterbacks that are worth anything. They are
True.
like
In the
Ohio
NFL, right?
State.
Yeah.
Ohio State and Alabama. They produce either weapons on offense. That's not a quarterback.
Weapons on
Offensive
defense.
line or
Yeah.
defense.
Yep. Pass rushing.
That is
corners.
true. That
Yeah.
is true, bro. That is true.
Yes, that is very
You know,
true.
that's just like me going to.
Oh, hi, Mike.
That's like me going to.
My screen just took a
Mike
weird.
just, yeah.
But that's like going to Wisconsin and saying, "Oh, I want some sort of, I want a kicker." It's like
Yeah.
you go
Okay,
there,
yeah.
you go to Wisconsin to go get a linebacker. They
Linebacker,
running
or
back.
a lineman.
and running
Yeah,
backs.
they run the
things like
ball.
that. Like yeah,
Running backs, yeah.
you get running backs and linebackers. Like that's what they're. Mike's having too much.
You know,
Jesus, Mike.
Hey, so what would you say Michigan is known for? Offensive lineman.
Offensive
yeah,
lineman,
offensive
man.
lineman.
Offensive lineman.
Failing in the
Linebackers, corners.
Yep. Yeah.
failing in the clutch.
But
Yeah.
old lineman for sure. I'd say old lineman for sure at the top.
Yeah.
My
They
opinion,
always.
I don't know.
I know Lions always have Michigan linemen.
Yeah,
Oh, yeah, man. Yeah. That's why we never should have got rid of Graham Glasgow.
yeah.
Right.
I don't think we
Right.
ever should have, but I don't know.
You got a
Yeah.
big
You guys,
contract, bro.
He did.
Hey.
He did. He got big money in Denver. But
Yeah. Big money.
how did you guys feel about losing Ashawn Robinson? Because I feel a way about that.
Yeah,
Well,
I do too.
I don't feel anything about that.
I feel a way
I
about
wasn't
that.
I wasn't too upset about losing Ashawn, man. I liked what he did with knocking down passes and all that stuff, but he didn't really push the needle, man. Like for me, I don't know. I thought
But do you think, Mark, that we give up on players too fast?
I think sometimes we do for sure, TA, man. Yeah, we do. But I never really seen Ashawn progressing too much. Like I didn't really see him getting better, really. I don't know, man. But like I guess I would say that we do give up on guys a little bit too quick sometimes, man.
Yeah.
So I don't know, man. Like, who else you thinking about?
Yeah, I'm thinking about Ashawn because right now,
Yeah.
we've been talking about plug in the middle, and
Right.
we didn't sign Ashawn Robinson back. Now, Ashawn, let's look at what he was doing last season. He was kind of balling in the beginning of the season. Ashawn was out there playing tough, playing hard, and I just think that we probably gave up on him too soon. And that's kind of like what we do. Like another linebacker that I remember that was on this team, and what was his name? Antoine Williams. We gave up on that guy too fast.
Yeah,
we give up on certain players too fast, and I just feel like we gave up on Ashawn when we could have had Ashawn and Deshaun Hand.
Yeah,
I
thought we definitely gave up. I thought we definitely gave up on Kyle Van Noy a little too easy.
Yeah, I think it was a different situation.
Yeah, that was a situation. But I still think we gave up on him a bit early. He's no superstar or nothing, Kyle Van Noy, but he's a solid linebacker, man. He's pretty solid, man. And I thought we gave up a little bit too early on him. I would definitely agree on that. Yeah.
But I feel like his was a different situation because they even said it when the Lions drafted him. We was like, oh, we don't know where you're going to play. Like, how do you not know what you're going to do with a player when you draft him?
I do remember that. Yeah, man.
What do we do with this guy? I don't know.
Well, his strengths were getting to the quarterback in college. That's what Kyle Van Noy's strength was, getting to the quarterback, and the guy barely saw the field here.
Yeah.
Hey, you know who he reminds me of? What's the guy that's on the 49ers that plays pretty good at linebacker? Fred Warner.
Oh, Fred Warner, man. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, he kind of reminds me of Calvin Noy reminds me of him a little bit.
Yeah, that's a good comp.
Yep.
Yeah, I will say this with Ashawn Robinson, if you look at his play, when we had snacks, he played very well. And then Deshaun Hand played very well. Yep. He needs that guy next to him that kind of helps him to where he can do his job. Exactly. Yep. Kind of relieve that pressure to where he can go and do his job. Yeah, he's not going to be that breakout player, but he's that solid rotational guy.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. For me, losing him and not having, Mike, what did you tell us the other day? We only got 3 defensive tackles that are worth something on.
Yes. We just need to have
this team.
Yeah. We just need to have, just in case we have an injury or the guys need a rest, we need a defensive tackle to get in there. Man, because we're going to get rolled on.
But we only got 3. If we play a 4-3, okay, say we come out in a 4-3, that's 2 out of the 3. That means only one guy is able to rest.
Yeah.
You need another guy.
Yeah, we do. I feel we do.
Yeah.
Tone.
Yeah.
Free agency is just kind of
you got Danny Shelton, you got Deshaun Hand who can play defensive tackle, and you got Nick Williams that can kind of play defensive tackle.
Pensini.
But they're not proven. They're not proven.
Yeah,
I'm talking about proven
but I like
guys
that
that you're gonna get, you're gonna get a production from.
Yeah.
With Ashawn Robinson, you knew you were gonna get production from him.
No, we didn't. His production blowed.
How? When we had Snacks healthy, he played very well.
He played decent. He played pretty decent.
He played like butt last year. Come on,
last year, but look at Snacks. Snacks was gone. Hand was gone.
The defense was terrible last year.
Everybody played horrible.
Yeah,
everybody played horrible. Yep.
Nathan Bush, what's going on, man? From Facebook, he's my old buddy from high school. Why does it
What's
seem
up,
like
Nathan?
Nathan?
Lions need to have so many factors come together to be great. They have so many close games, losses, so many big games, and they should be 1 or 2 pieces away from playoff and a championship ride. That's right.
Right.
Let's go. Let's go.
I agree with that.
That's
why I keep saying it. Hey, Mike, I agree with that totally. That's why I keep saying that we're a couple pieces on defense we're missing.
Yes.
For sure.
Hey, yeah, I seen a comment by OnePride Nation. He said Robinson never made a Pro Bowl. I hate to burst your bubble, but the Pro Bowl is a popularity contest.
It sucks.
Right.
I hate the Pro Bowl.
You got to look for players that make the All Pro. When you got players that make All Pro, you got a legit.
It's like
feature.
Darius Slay made the Pro Bowl last year. The guy was
Right,
like,
right.
the guy was
He
like
was
the
getting burnt like fried chicken.
700th rated quarterback in the NFL.
DJ Lane made a Pro Bowl a couple years ago. He didn't
Right.
deserve to be there.
He was
Right.
injured half the year.
Mitchell Trubisky made a Pro Bowl. That just destroyed his reputation right there.
Facts.
Please.
Did he really? No, that's a joke, right?
Yes. No, he made the
Did he
Pro
really?
Bowl.
Trubisky made the Pro Bowl?
Yeah,
He made a Pro Bowl before, yeah.
See, there you go, man. There you go. Stop playing that game right now immediately. Stop playing it. Stop
Xavier
playing
Rhodes
it.
made a
Trubisky? My God, bro. I think I'm going to go throw up now, okay?
I mean, Xavier Rhodes made a Pro Bowl that was so crazy. Even Vikings fans was like,
Yeah.
I'm sorry?
Yeah.
I remember
Yeah.
that, man. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure.
But he was normally playing decent though, Xavier Rhodes.
But that's what it is. It's a popularity contest,
Yeah.
man.
Pro Bowl doesn't. Pro Bowl is like poop on the toilet paper. It don't mean nothing. You
Right.
want the feature of all pro.
That's getting rolled on when you do that. There, become a member to my channel. You can do that by clicking that link because I love.
Hey, you guys got to watch Drop the Mic, and to watch it, you got to
Fun.
become a member.
It's fun because I drop the mic and we talk about anything, everything, and it is unscripted. There is nothing.
It is
and
fun.
I go on rants, and I'm in a bad mood. Y'all don't know this, but I talk about it. I talk about it. I don't give a
Getting
care.
all deep on us. You going to get deep on us, bro?
I love going deep all the way in.
Oh, you know,
Whoa.
chicks love the
Robert,
deep. Hey, man, chicks love the long ball, baby.
whoa. What is going on in this chat?
Corner pocket, man. Corner pocket.
Corner pocket.
I'm going 8-ball, baby.
Oh,
So I was breaking it up, guys, just for a reason, because I thought that maybe we should have probably held on to Ashawn for like one more year. I ain't saying that we had to keep him forever, but one more
Yeah.
year.
I do agree with that, but he got too much money.
Yeah.
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 He
wanna
went to
get
go to
paid.
the Rams, right? He went to the Rams.
Yeah.
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 Hey,
Yeah, what'd he get, Tone?
Got paid.
What'd he get? Does anybody know?
I think like 20 something, 24,
Yeah.
25, somewhere in
Yeah.
there.
something
Real?
like that. Yeah.
Yeah. He got
That's
paid.
why we didn't sign him. That's why we didn't sign him. Well, no, that's probably one of the main reasons, man. That's a lot of money, man, for a guy that's been semi-productive, man. I don't know.
Last chance, welcome to the chat. I don't know if I've seen you in here before. If you're not a subscriber, do so because we have
He
all
said
sorts
no thanks on Ashawn.
Last
We'll
chance.
see what we
Not
got this
on,
year, though.
not on that money,
We'll
though.
see.
I
We'll
just
see. Yeah.
a little bit
Yeah, we'll
much.
see what we got this year.
Yeah.
Because y'all gonna say
I
no
hope, though,
thanks to the player that don't play well this year. You're gonna say the same thing.
Yeah.
He best
Yeah.
have a defensive tackle.
Hey, our young guys better step up.
Right. Oh, they don't have a choice, man.
Pennis
Yeah.
best step up.
Pennicini. What is his name, Mike? Pennicini?
Pennicini.
Luke Laguini? No, just
Linguini Pennicini.
He needs to penance.
Tortellini.
Tortellini, Pennicini. He needs to get in between the offensive line.
That kid's an underrated football player, man. That John
Yeah.
Pennicini. I'm telling you, bro.
So
He is.
I'm telling
He's
you,
a-
man.
he's a
He
beast
is,
in-
man.
He was a beast in college.
He was good in college, man. He just went. What the heck? Oh,
what
okay.
the heck
Boy,
was
we
that?
got the gridiron blitz.
Thought we
Here
were
we
getting attacked.
go. The Gridiron Show.
What's
somebody
going
was-
on? Oh, wait. Hold on.
I thought I was on the Twilight Zone.
Hold on.
I don't know what
What's going on,
man. I
Greg?
thought it was like Harry Potter or something, man. I was like,
Harry Potter's on the line.
Greg, you there?
Man, what? Hey, listen. What?
oh,
Did I miss the memo? I must have missed the memo. The word of the day got to be ball. Somebody cue the Pee Wee Herman because that is the word of the day. And the instructor was talking about poop on toilet paper. Poop in the horn. What is happening? That was said nothing like some paper, toilet paper. What is going on? And then we talking about Pennsylvania. I missed the memo. What is going on with? Well, on a serious tip though, I think Antonio is a stud. I don't think he's really a Lions fan. Someone cannot be a Lions fan, bro. He is an alien scroll. he is from whatever planet the scrolls are from, man. Because nothing satisfied this guy. But next time we need to put the Pee Wee Herman on the thing, man. Because I was like, y'all, it must have something in the air. We went from balls to toilet paper, and what is happening here?
And it's only Tuesday, Grit. It's only Tuesday, bro.
And Thursday, I will say this, guys. Thursday's show is going to be the put some respect on our name show because we got a lot of stuff to talk about.
Yeah, put some respect on their names.
Yeah, Thursday gonna be a big day, and yeah, I just gotta say this, guys. I just gotta give y'all a sneak peek. The Gridiron Blitz is 5 away from 7K.
Right on, brother. Right on, man.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Awesome,
If you
brother.
have not subscribed to the Gridiron Blitz,
Appreciate that.
do it.
Subscribe.
That's
to
all
the
because of you guys. ISN is amazing. The team is amazing. And if I hear balls one more time, I'm calling in with the people. All right, y'all. I'm on.
Man,
Yeah, just let everybody know too, man. I'm 5 away from 275.
let's go.
Let's get to 300, man. Let's get my boy to
You got to
300.
get me to 300 at least, boys.
Let's
Come
get
on.
him to 300.
Huge shout out to the subscribers. I was just at 3K, and now I'm
That's
pushing
awesome.
4K, man. So I appreciate it.
Let's go,
Facts.
fellas.
Frog Crop dropped a $10 super chat. That is
Woo!
$40.
Awesome, Frog Crop, man. Guy
Shout
must work.
out to Frog
Yeah, he
Crop.
must have a job, bro. Been dropping all kinds of loot.
He said he must got the job.
Frog Crop is hey,
Thanks,
I
brother. That's
appreciate
awesome, buddy.
man.
That's
You
awesome.
are
That's awesome, man. I'm
awesome.
just joshing. I'm just having fun, man.
Frog Crop is the MVP of the day. No
That's
doubt about it.
Absolutely.
Frog Crop is on fire, man. I appreciate you. And man, I appreciate you. So that's awesome, man. You don't know the hard work we put in, and you're making it worth it. And he's got the emojis there. You become a member, you get all the emojis. You get all the fun emojis.
Man,
And,
Antonio's got a war going on with OnePride Nation in the chat, man. These guys have been going since the start.
It's World War III in the chat.
Oh man, these two guys are going at
Draft
it,
is where I
Tone.
make more money.
One
Draft
Pride,
is where I make
At a
more money.
boy, brother.
One Pride Nation versus Tone. Let's go.
Let's
go. Hey, best wine for last. What's going on? And I know
What's
that
going
is
on?
TA's.
Hold on, man.
I think he's TA's
Yes.
favorite guy.
Yeah, that's one of my. Yeah, shout out to Best Wine for Last.
Shout out to
That's one of
best
my
wine for last,
Shout
man.
out.
We appreciate you. He says we got you guys rolling. I hope so. I hope. Hey, that's what it's about, man. This COVID stuff sucks. We're just trying to have some fun. If you got any questions, throw it out there. We will answer them because we are drunk off Kool-Aid, as you can tell. Oh, I just got to throw it out.
I feel like drinking now for real.
Hey, I am already.
You guys got me all fired up.
Got me all fired up. Let's go. Tone's fired up. too.
Sweating
He's
over
going
here.
insane.
Sweating in this hockey jersey.
Okay, and you got me really excited in here.
So hey guys, let's talk about our guy because he's gonna be man in the
Deshaun
middle.
Robinson was a good pick.
Man in the middle. Let's go.
Deshaun Hand. What do you guys think Deshaun Hand is gonna look like this season? Because we know last year he went through a lot of injuries and stuff like that. What do you guys think he's gonna do this season?
Hopefully, just stay healthy. If he stays healthy, he's a difference maker, guys. Let's make no
Yeah.
mistake about it. Deshaun
Facts.
Hand is an absolute difference maker. The problem is, can he
Right.
stay healthy? So if he can
Yeah.
stay healthy, he has Pro Bowl potential. And I'm not talking about making the Pro Bowl. I mean that type of level. Obviously,
Good player, yeah.
a very good player. I love Deshaun Hand. And I think he has a potential to be a difference maker on the line. Just can he stay healthy? That's the question for me.
Yeah, absolutely love his versatility. I just love what he can bring to the table, man. Health is key. Health is key, guys, with this guy, man. And I think he can be one of those D linemen, man, that can just set the tone, man, and just be that guy.
Yeah,
I love him, man. I love him. Just stay healthy, kid. Stay healthy. That's it. Man.
Absolutely. You need health. All last year, I was telling the Gridiron Blitz, I said, just wait till Deshaun Hand gets healthy. The
Mhm.
team is going to play different.
Mhm.
yep.
Every single game. The
Mhm.
games that he played, you seen an instant
Yes.
Yeah. You saw
uptick.
the difference.
Yeah, it was just an instant uptick in run stopping and all that other good stuff. Like, I mean, He got to be healthy. I love Deshaun Hand, but he got to be healthy.
Yeah,
Help!
man.
Hand, please
I think
take
that's-
my hand. I believe in you. I love you. Please, I will rub your back and make your muscle feel better. Hand. What about you, Tom? You are the gridiron negative. So let's hear what Antonio has got to say.
Gridiron negative.
Man, Deshaun Hand is really, really good, man.
Yeah.
He was the best pass rusher on our team before Trey Flowers showed up. When he was injured, even when he came back from injury in the Giants game, he looked good. In the Raiders game, before he got injured in that game again, he was looking good. The defense just looks a lot better when he's in the game. He helps us in the pass rush and in the run. He's super versatile. His health will impact his defense a lot, just like it did last year.
Right. Yep. I agree with that.
TA,
Good
you
point.
like
Good
Hand.
points.
I think Hand is going to be definitely interesting, man, because like the previous years, the guy's been hurt and injured and stuff like that. And like you guys said, if he can stay out on the field, I definitely think that he's going to give the Lions what they need as far as having a defensive tackle that is able to put pressure on the quarterback and get to the running back as well, because you need them to clog up the middle. And I definitely think that I definitely think that this is his season to have a breakout year. I don't know what year he is in his rookie deal. I don't know if it's like his second or third year or whatever, but
I think it's his third.
he needs to be effective this year because we need him to play at a all-time high level in order for us to be a little bit legit on that offensive front so that the back end is not getting exposed. Because if you know football, normally if you don't have a good front seven, the defensive backs will get exposed. If you got guys that can't get in there and make plays and things like that, that's what makes the cornerbacks look good and things of that nature is the linebackers and the ends and the guys up the front getting the pressure to make the quarterback make bad decisions. So if you got that going on, I think the sky's is the limit. And I think that Deshaun Hand will be much improved this season. I think this is the opportunity for him to have a breakout season.
And all you got to do is ask tight end Jake Butt. You never want your back end exposed.
So, he's still in the league?
I think so. You never want to have the last name Butt.
That's a terrible last name.
Be the butt of the joke.
Hey,
Your tight end. Chicago, I know you want them. You love those tight ends.
they'll be there. They'll be there soon.
Jorge says, would you prefer Patricia was the Lions defensive coordinator? No.
Yes. I would.
I mean, he basically is.
Yeah. I think it might change up this year with Corey Unlin, though, man. I don't think he's just going to sit back and be Paul Pepperoni, man. Just sit there and look in outer space. You know what I mean? Because that's what Double P was doing.
Clipping his nails.
That's what he was doing, man. I think Corey Unlin brings a little bit of a. I can't even talk after that, man. I can't even talk after that.
Clipping his nails and his toenails on the sideline.
You know what I'm saying, TA? Exactly, man. That's exactly what he was doing, man. Worrying if he was going to get up in the morning because he was so old. You know what I mean? It's like, man, come on. I think Corey Unlin brings a bit of a better dimension there. I think. Hopefully, so. We'll see.
Rookie of the year. I think rookie of the year is going to be Joe Burrow. My opinion. I think that's going to be.
Yeah, I think Joe should get. He should be able to get it. Because he's going to have to start and everything.
Yeah, he's a stud.
Yeah, he just got paid today too. By the way,
Herbert could be it, but he's not that good.
Yep.
Hold on.
5 seconds later.
5 seconds later. He's good, you guys. He good. Anthony says, #ISN question. When it comes to drafting, are there certain schools that you rely on more? Certain positions in college, they have a track record of producing at the position. Yes, there is. Alabama, you're always going to go there.
SEC?
Ohio State, SEC.
Ohio. Oregon.
I guess.
Yeah. I guess it all depends. Like we talked about earlier, guys, I guess it all depends on what position you're looking for.
Yeah.
Yep.
I mean, you should, but like you shouldn't let past draft picks impact how you feel about current draft picks.
Mm-hmm.
Like just because LSU put out Jamarcus Russell doesn't mean Joe Burrow isn't good.
Right.
Yeah.
You know,
Right.
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
Exactly. Yeah.
Again,
I hear you on that one.
Yeah. And again, when it comes to rookie of the year, will be Chase Young. Okay, that's
Good enough.
That's actually a really good one, man. That's
Sweat.
he is an absolute
He's not
monster.
the best
Man.
player in the draft.
On the Washington
What's that?
football team. Tone. Tone. Hello.
5 seconds later.
Hello.
Hello, Tone. How are you doing?
What did you say?
I said hello, Tone.
What was you saying? It was breaking up for a sec.
I
It was
said
breaking
you
up for a sec. What did you say?
said Chase Young was a horrible draft pick.
I didn't say that. I just
I know,
said he wasn't even the best defensive player in this draft.
I think he was. I love Chase Young.
He was insanely overrated, though. Like too overrated. People compare him to Julius Peppers. I had one person say he had as good as hands as Joey Bosa. I'm like, what? They say he was better than the Bosa brothers. I'm like, no. Some people compare him to Julius Peppers. No, he's not even the best defensive player in his draft. He wasn't even the best defensive player on his team last year, let alone his draft.
One thing I loved about Chase Young is when he would chase after the quarterback. Chase Young, we're talking about Chase.
No. I'm just trying to compute something in my head. Sorry.
Okay, compute. 1 plus 2.
5 seconds later.
So when it comes to Chase Young, what I loved about him is if he was pursuing the quarterback and if he over pursued, he could stop at a moment's notice, change his direction with his legs, and get inside and hit the quarterback instead of getting pushed out by the left tackle. I love seeing that, man.
Yeah,
and
change of directions off the charts. Yeah,
off the charts, man.
Yeah.
Who was better? Who was better in the draft than him, Tone? You think defensively?
Okudah, definitely. Isaiah Simmons, definitely. Derek Brown, definitely. Now,
I don't think
position. Now, what position? Because Derek Brown was a better player, but he plays nose tackle versus Young plays a more impactful position, but he wasn't the best player in the draft. Well, the best defensive player at least. He clearly wasn't the best. He clearly wasn't the best player. Period.
Well, that's Joe Burrow.
I will say this: when it comes to defensive players, it's always going to be like a defensive end because they get the quote unquote sexy plays, which is like the sacks, the forced fumbles and things like that. So, I mean, that's the reason why you wouldn't see like a Derek Brown and things like that, even though that hey, he might deserve it, at the end of the year, but it's going to go to a defensive end because it's all about like the sacks.
I was a Derek Brown fan. I love Derek Brown. If they would have got Derek Brown, I'd have been perfectly fine.
That'd have been nice.
Yeah.
I actually liked Javon Kinlaw better than Derek Brown coming out.
I did.
That kid was a monster, man. Javon Kinlaw.
But Kinlaw is too raw. That's the only thing about him.
He's raw. He's extremely raw.
Yeah, 49ers.
49ers, man. It's just
and I like the kid.
Get rid of the Fort Gilmore. Real bad trade-off there.
Who?
Gilmore.
Oh, okay. Oh, yeah. Who took him? The Cowboys? Who took him?
Cowboys in the third round.
He's in the Cowboys, I think. Yeah,
late.
Yeah,
he's Canadian too, I think. Hey, he's got a little Canadian blood in him, that kid.
Hey, that's right. Hey,
salute, hey.
Man.
Hey, a little bit of poutine in there for you, there, guy. What's that?
I like Gallimore, man. That was one of my. I wanted the Lions to take Gallimore, and that was the guy I scouted out a lot.
No, I did not. I definitely didn't.
Of course you did.
He had too many weaknesses for me. I mean, I like him, but he had way too many weaknesses.
You didn't like him, Tone?
I knew that wouldn't happen, though. I definitely didn't like Gilmore. Like, I like his talent, but he has too many weaknesses. He's not good in run defense. If you stop his first pass rush move, he's done. He's got short arms. He's decently explosive.
We need short arms, man. We need a guy with short arms.
And if we get exposed in the middle this year, I am going to flip the lid that we did not get a defensive tackle. Now, if we get one, it's a different story.
I mean, other than Brown,
other
than Brown and
Kinlaw,
nobody else is really worth get taken.
What, at 3? At 3?
Would have. Well, I went and took Kinlaw, or I went and took Derek Brown at 3. I'd have tried to trade back at least.
Well, apparently there was a fight between Quinn. Like, did you guys hear that at draft time? That apparently Quinn and Patricia were arguing over Okudah and Derek Brown. Did you guys hear that?
I did hear about.
No, I didn't hear about that.
I'm glad they made the great decision.
Yeah, there was.
I hope it's a great.
Yeah, Patricia wanted Brown.
We're gonna find
Derek
out.
Brown could be the greatest nose tackle in history. He still wouldn't be worth the top 3 pick.
Well,
Oh man, if he become the greatest,
that's kind of a weird thing to say.
I would definitely.
That's kind of a weird thing. If he's the greatest defensive tackle in history, he's still not worth it.
No, nose tackle, no deep tackle.
Oh, he's more. Yeah,
I mean,
he's more of a run stuffer. Yeah.
This is my philosophy on draft. Okay, if it's an area of need and he's the best player available that fits the need of your team, why not draft it? I don't care if it's first overall, second overall, third overall, or 256th overall. Go get that guy. If he fits the bill of the Detroit Lions, you go draft him, or the San Francisco 49ers, or the Miami Dolphins, or the Green Bay Cheese Whiz. You know, if he's worth, if he's that guy to help bring wins, go get the guy. That's why I told people prior to the draft, if Jeff Okudah is there and there's no draft or there's no trade, I'm still picking Jeff Okudah.
I am too, man.
Yeah,
I wasn't mad about that at all.
I'm still trying to talk Lions fans off the ledge, man, for drafting Jeff Okudah.
I took so much heat.
Here's what I got to say about that, though.
Do you know how much heat I took about taking Jeff Okudah? I got destroyed and ridiculed for saying we're going to take Okudah. I got destroyed, ridiculed, and laughed at and mocked. They said they're going to draft Jeff Okudah and DeAndre Swift, and I got laughed out of the building by everyone.
Hey, Mike, who's the first 2 picks?
Jeff Okudah and DeAndre Swift.
Shout out to Noble Sports for putting everybody on DeAndre Swift.
Good.
I mean, but everybody knew the Lions were going to take Okudah. Like, it was like the obvious pick.
Even the people mocked Okudah to the Lions.
I'm saying. Everybody knew. And Mockstrad's never get nothing right.
No. If it was on YouTube, if you said Jeff Okudah, you didn't know football. I mean,
man, for sure.
Sure. You don't know football.
There's a lot of people on YouTube that don't know football.
Holy man.
There's a bunch, man.
That's facts.
I gotta get a T-shirt that says that you don't know football. I love that. I love that.
I love that you don't know football.
Hey,
we gotta get. For sure,
we need to make one that says you don't know football and then have all the draft picks we got right.
I know, man. I've had a lot of good draft picks.
For sure.
It's been surprisingly successful.
Hey, I'll give him the Jordan shrug.
Yeah.
5 hours later.
Well, with that said, folks, we've had a fantastic show, but we have been on for nearly 2 hours, and it's that time to do last words. Antonio Hightower, what do you got to say to the chat?
It's been nice coming on the show with y'all guys, telling y'all why Golladay isn't a top 20 receiver.
20! Oh my God.
Shots fired.
I said 20. I'm at 25.
You got to be empty.
Hey, Golladay, the disrespect is real, bro.
Sorry, Kenny.
Got him.
Oh man.
Okay, Tone, let the man speak. Let Tone speak.
We love you, Tone.
Yeah, debating about Everson Griffen, if he's ever gonna come to Detroit with his car from the 60s and his cane walking down the street, make sure he don't hurt his hip.
AT, man, Antonio Hightower's been on my side half the time.
Yeah, we probably gotta get AG up here, get him out the retirement home for a day, let him check him out, get a contract worked out.
Woo!
Geritol. Get some Geritol in them.
Get some depends on them.
Brandon Kenny,
all kinds of sponsors, all kinds of commercials. Depends.
Mark-
Geritol, Metamucil.
Mark Orem.
Mucinex.
Hey, how's it going?
Say to the chat out there, we close this bad boy out.
Hey, man, thanks a lot, guys, for a great show, man. It was a blast again, man. I'm going to try and come at you guys with some baseball stuff. Going to do the videos on baseball every series, break it down a little bit for you guys, man, and make sure you guys subscribe to everybody on the channel here, man. It's great times, man, and go Habs. Hockey starts. Let's go. Hockey starting today, so let's go, man. Preseason tonight.
Yippee!
Yeah.
Let's
Troxel
go.
Sports Talk from Troxel Sports Talk. His name is Troxel, if you didn't know, and he's got a sports talk. What do you got to say? God, man. Creep me out, man. I feel like you're going to roll up in somebody's house with a free candy van. Old rusty
Jeez.
old van out. Hi, guys. Hi, guys. Hey, guys.
Guys.
I got some free candy, guys.
To
I like
later.
What you got to say, Troxel, while you post this bad boy out, man?
Well, I will be on for a little bit on the OnePride Podcast on Thursday, but I will be doing 2 games of the NBA because the NBA season is back, and I'll be
baby.
doing 31 games in 14 days.
Woo.
So stay tuned, fellas. Love you guys all. And please subscribe to the Gridiron Bliss, Noble Sports, Mark Orem, Antonio Hightower, The Dern, MicroMike, all great people, all great YouTubers. And let's go out and have some fun, and let's go win. Go Lions. Love you guys. And this is Troxel Sports Talk, and I'm out. Peace.
Dwayne Hogan, we appreciate you. Ryan, he says you think Everson's going elsewhere. I think that was a ploy, but honestly, by his
Agent.
agents. Yeah, thank you. TA of TA's Global Sports Talk. What do you got to say? We close this bad boy out, man.
What's up, everybody? Hey, we like to thank everybody that rocked out with us tonight. Like we always say, guys, you guys are the MVP. We're nothing without you guys. So make sure you subscribe to our channels. We do have content coming continuously. Like Truck said, he got streaming coming. Mike has a video he's going to be dropping. And then Mark Orem also is going to be dropping content. And then we also got our boy Tone on here who always comes on the podcast. So shout out to him for the love, and also to the Dern as well. Subscribe to the Dern. Watch his video that he just dropped about being a Lions fan and things of that nature. But guys, we appreciate everything that you guys do for us and coming to the show on every Tuesdays and every Thursdays as well. So, and I'm sure Mike, whenever we can't get on the show, Mike is going to hold it down, and you guys are going to have something to be able to listen to. So with that being said, I like to say these 3 words: good morning, good evening, and good night.
Folks, I appreciate you stopping out. It is very humbling. Today was a great show with the fellas. We had fun. We had laughs. We cried. We cried down our legs a little bit. It was a fun show with the fellas. We love to debate and just have a good time. That's what it's all about. Frog Crop, huge shout out to you for dropping.
Thanks, brother.
Man,
Yep.
you dropped money.
Shout out to Frog Crop. Yep.
Crop, and
Shout
One
out.
Nation dropped a 99-cent super chat. So shout out to you too. Subscribe to his channel. It's humbling. I will see you on Thursday. I will drop a video tomorrow, and hopefully Thursday we got some good news for you in regards to ISN. With that said, folks, adios.